What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. My name is Leticia and I am a bodybuilder officially 10 weeks out from my first bodybuilding show. I am so excited. Updates to prep and protocols and things like that. I did get a full diet break this week, which means my calories were bumped back up to maintenance. And my cardio basically got cut in half, if not more. Yeah, I'm only doing cardio 3 times this week, versus last week and the week before I was on like 7 days. So definitely super low cardio. My steps got cut in half, so it's definitely been a very interesting week. Surprisingly, my energy has been so low this week, but I guess it makes sense. Less activity, more food comas, things like that. And I also got a refeed on Monday, which was awesome. It was a sushi refeed, and I have not had sushi in I don't even know how long. I was making jokes with my teammates in our group chat that I was gonna cry when I eat the sushi because like I just haven't had it in a while, and it started off as a joke, but then I actually started crying when I was eating it, and it was a very emotional experience. I don't think it was necessarily like that I had been restricted from the specific food of sushi for so long. I genuinely think that I just forgot how good salmon tastes. So that happened on Monday, and this week has actually been kind of a roller coaster. So I had a meeting with my teammates yesterday, and we were kind of talking about like a win for the week, a struggle for the week, and things like that. So I was saying that my win was I have been able to completely disconnect from the scale this week. I'm definitely like a very numbers driven person, and I tend to fixate on numbers. But going into this week, I knew that my weight was going to go up because obviously, like I said, more food, less activity, kind of giving my body a chance to just like reset and like re-regulate itself so that I can be set up for a successful rest of the prep. So going into this, I kind of knew, I was like, okay, you have to disconnect from the scale. You can't stress about this number that's going to increase because it's not going to be forever. And it's for a good cause. So that was one of my huge wins. But at the same time, yes, I was able to disconnect from the scale, but I didn't like how I was feeling, if that makes sense. So I felt super bloated, I felt super watery a lot of this week, which again, I expected. I expected these things to happen, but I was just sitting in a place of discomfort, and I also felt like I almost couldn't express how I was feeling, only because I didn't want to sound like I was complaining, and I didn't want to sound ungrateful, because I was getting extra food, I was getting extra rest, I was getting time to actually relax, and I didn't want to sound like I was taking that for granted. And I kind of had to sit with that for a little bit, and I was like, you know what, like, how you feel is valid, and these are very real feelings, and you are physically uncomfortable. Like, my stomach was hurting so bad for like 4 days, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, that's normal. So I kind of had to like talk myself through all of these emotions this week, and I'm feeling a lot better now. I have 2.5 more days of high food, and then I go right back into the depths of prep. And I'm expecting these last 10 weeks to be hard. Up until this point, I wouldn't really consider prep to have been difficult per se. I've only had a handful, if not less, of days where I've had to battle with myself mentally. I wouldn't necessarily consider like the physical requirements to be super strenuous. Like I said, my sleep has been good. I've pretty much been fed most of this prep. even though like I had this week of a refeed. Before that, my food wasn't super low to begin with. So I'm expecting these next 10 weeks to get pretty brutal. So I'm kind of just like trying to mentally prepare myself for that, and I'm trying to keep a positive mindset, and I'm also trying to just understand that this experience as a whole is something that I'm privileged enough to do and privileged enough to pursue, and I just got to keep reminding myself that this is something that I chose, this is something that I want to do, and this is something that I'm excited about. But yeah, that is kind of my update right now. This weekend should be a fun one. I'm going to check out another gym this evening and tomorrow. I'm gonna hit some legs today. I'm so excited for that. I'll try to record a little bit of that. And the gym that we're going to has a separate leg room, kind of apart from the gym. So I'm stoked. It's a really clean gym, really nice, and it's about 30 minutes from my house, so it's not like a gym that I'd be able to go to every single day, but we're looking at the possibility of getting a membership just to go like on the weekends, just to kind of get away from the crowd of our current gym and things like that. But yeah, so those are the updates that I have for you. Thank you so much for tuning into this video, and let's go ahead and get into this workout. You gotta touch it. My muscle.
What is going on YouTube? We are back with another vlog.
We are going to be raving.
Day one of Toxic Summer.
We're 2 hours late.
It's okay. Priorities. I had to hit legs today.
Yeah, I was about to say.
You guys can't lose me, dude.
You guys can't. It's really not that big. We'll find it.
This bright ass posh bro, you can't miss me.
We'll literally be like, Omar. Oh, there he is.
Are you guys having any pre-workout? This is the secret to raving sober.
Code Alex.
Damn.
20% off.
That's taxes.
I had to hit legs today.
Yeah.
That was impressive.
Ooh.
Oh,
Sour.
Good.
we got the fit check.